Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Fiery explosion, Willow's divorce panic, and Cyrus targets another patient. General Hospital spoilers suggest that a preview video clip for the week of January 6, 2025 is now available. It depicts a fiery explosion that will affect people's lives forever. Willow Tate Corinthos is distraught at the divorce papers. Isaiah Gannon is appalled when Cyrus Renaud targets another patient. In addition, Cyrus and Portia Robinson had an intense stare-down. Portia may want to take extra measures with her life. Willow Tate Corinthos' divorce. According to the GH spoilers for the week of January 6th, the preview video will begin with Willow. Willow sits on a bed and stares at divorce paperwork. Willow has been served, which means she is getting a good dose of reality. Willow worries losing her children as she stares at the divorce papers, which include custody. Willow can be heard later in the preview tape warning someone that the divorce will be a difficult process. GH spoilers, Michael Corinthos' fiery fate. Michael notifies Sonny Corinthos that he has filed for divorce. As Willow spends more time with Drew Kane Quartermain, what happens to Michael may seem increasingly suspect. For one thing, there is a fiery explosion that appears to occur in Sonny's penthouse. So clearly, Sonny was the goal, not Michael. The sequence appears to be powerful and disturbing, so sensitive viewers should be prepared. As Michael's jacket and pants catch fire, Sonny and Jason Morgan will attempt to save him. However, the flames are really fierce. Then, just when it appears that all hope is lost, Michael's arm extends up and out, showing that he is still alive. Isaiah Gannon's desperate mystery. General Hospital spoilers for the week of January 6 state that the preview footage also depicts the unknown killer striking again. It is unclear who the patient is, but one candidate is Michael. Isaiah Gannon informs Portia in a tense tone that someone is roaming around the hospital killing patients. General Hospital spoilers, the week of January 6, 2025. We know from a different preview clip that Portia eventually bans Cyrus from the hospital. Then, in this teaser clip, Cyrus glares at Portia as she watches him descend the elevator. Portia was once one of Cyrus' targets, and she could be again. Expect to see candles lighted as tears fall down Carly Spencer's cheeks. It is joked that Carly and Sonny rely on each other following Michael's grave dilemma. Sonny and Nina Reeves also make a deal, most likely for the benefit of their grandkids. GH spoilers weekly update, Cyrus eavesdrops, Willow's control, and Michael's grave danger. The General Hospital spoilers for the week of January 6, 2025 are here. Next week, Cyrus Renaud will listen in. Willow Tate Corinthos takes charge of her position. Michael Corinthos is in danger. Brooke Lynn Quartermain has a realization. General Hospital spoilers for Monday, January 6, Willow Tate Corinthos bombshell. According to the GH spoilers on Monday, January 6, Willow will be distraught. Willow appears in a preview trailer for the next episode dressed in pale pink lingerie and a thin, matching robe. Willow sits on the bed, staring at her hands. Willow looks up, likely at Drew Kane Quartermain. Willow claims that they are stealing the children from her. Carly Spencer complains to Jason Morgan about Willow. Michael is in great danger. Jocelyn Jacks finds up making an unexpected discovery. Brad Cooper also lashes out. GH spoilers, Tuesday, January 7th. On Tuesday, January 7th, Jason and Sonny Corinthos are both racing to save the day. Michael is on fire in a preview clip that was released prematurely and then erased. Sonny and Jason can be seen in the room, but they don't appear to be doing much. Nina Reeves delivers some unpleasant news. Harrison Chase confides in Sasha Gilmore Corbin. Brooke Lynn had an epiphany. At the hospital, Portia Robinson opens up to Dr. Isaiah Gannon. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, January 8, Sonny Corinthos demand. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, January 8 state that Sonny seeks answers. Anna Devane seeks Jack Brennan's help. Jason has a special request for Lucas Jones. Nina also attempts to guide Willow. Drew also interrupts Carly. GH spoilers, Thursday, January 9th. On Thursday, January 9th, Rick Lansing attempts to persuade Alexis Davis. Cyrus enjoys spy games. Willow takes back control. Diane Miller faces Martin Gray. Furthermore, Carly and Sonny encourage one another. General Hospital spoilers for Friday, January 10th, Nina Reeves compromise. On Friday, January 10th, Carly issues a warning to someone. Tracy Quartermaine hooks up with Stella Henry. Kai Taylor and Trina Robinson enjoy an intimate moment. Additionally, Cody Bell looks for Brad Cooper. Meanwhile, Nina and Sonny reach a deal. Which narrative are you most looking forward to witnessing in the week of January 6, 2025? What are your predictions for Willow, Drew, Carly, Sonny, and Nina? What does the future hold for Jocelyn, Michael, Trina, Kai, and the other Port Charles residents? General Hospital spoilers, Michael's tragedy and Jason's guilt. How will he tell Carly he couldn't save him from the fire? According to General Hospital spoilers and rumors, Jason Morgan will feel guilty over not being able to stop Michael Corinthos from being burned. Michael is expected to survive, but how can Jason tell Carly Spencer that he was unable to save her kid, whom he had helped raise like his own? General Hospital spoilers, Sonny Corinthos told Jason Morgan about his heart trouble. Sonny Corinthos informed Jason of his heart problems when he asked him to take over Sonny's mob operation. Jason had to decline. Jason is Danny Morgan's only living parent, and commanding the mob and taking over Sonny's territory was simply too hazardous. Jason felt horrible about having to turn Sonny down, but Sonny understood why. But Jason also warned Sonny that he would just have to ease down. As they discussed that day, neither of them realized what would happen by the end of the week. Jason is faced with another difficult decision. Who can he save, Michael or Sonny? GH spoilers, a fiery inferno. Sonny and Michael were conversing in Sonny's penthouse, where Sonny was giving his son advice on how to handle his court case against Willow Corinthos over their children. Meanwhile, Jason and Carly were in his office in the coffee warehouse, discussing the problem with Willow and Drew Quartermaine, as well as Willow and Michael's split. Carly gave Jason her perspective, and she didn't hold back when she suggested Willow had lost her mind, knowing Willow had taken Wiley Corinthos to D.C. What if Wiley and Scout Quartermaine, who were also on the trip, walked in on Willow and Drew in bed? Sonny eventually leaves the apartment to meet Jason, who has left the warehouse, and when they return to the penthouse, they discover a raging flame with Michael trapped inside. He will also take part in a virtual fan event with his co-star and on-screen wife, Caitlin McMullen, on January 26th. General Hospital spoilers, Chad Duell needed a break. Chad has claimed on Daily Drama and in other interviews that he simply needs a break after being involved in never-ending dramatic situations for the past 15 years. Although his exit date has not been determined, it is likely to be within the next several weeks. An early release daily preview for Tuesday, January 7th indicated Michael would be severely burned when he is caught in what appears to be fire from a bombing of Sonny's penthouse. There will be a lot of drama in the aftermath plot, including Sonny and Jason feeling guilty for not being able to get him out before he caught fire. General Hospital spoilers, Michael's burn victim drama, is a recast on the way? According to General Hospital spoilers and updates, Michael Corinthos is in danger after a surprise explosion starts a fire in Sonny Corinthos' apartment. As flames envelop Michael, Sonny watches in terror, propelled by an overwhelming desire to save his son as the drama reaches an unexpected finale. General Hospital spoilers, Sonny Corinthos will try to rescue Michael Corinthos, but Jason Morgan will hold him back. Sonny would want to rush into the raging inferno to save Michael, but Jason Morgan will stop him. Sonny had recently divulged to Jason his heart troubles. It is reasonable that if Jason allows Sonny to attempt to rescue Michael, he may end up with two possible victims. In the end, Jason will intervene to save Michael's life, if not his injury. After guiding Sonny to safety, Jason will return to help Michael. The silver lining is that Michael's life will be preserved, but the cruel reality is that he will most likely suffer serious burns to much of his body. Frank Valentini, GH executive producer, has also explored the potential of recasting Michael on X, formerly known as Twitter. However, he is keeping the door open for Chad Duell to return for a time. GH spoilers, this works for a recast or Chad Duell's return either way. Valentini has stated that there are presently no plans to recast the part, although he has not fully ruled out the prospect of finding a new actor for Michael in the future. If Chad Duell decides to return at some point, Valentini will undoubtedly welcome him back with open arms. However, if Duell continues absent and the storyline requires Michael's participation, a recasting could be considered. The writers have carefully set the scenario for this change, since it looks Michael will be transported to a specialized center to heal from burns. He'll be all bandaged up when he leaves, and plastic surgery could explain the difference in his appearance, or maybe not. The Boronski Clinic restored Ava Jerome wonderfully. General Hospital spoilers: Michael Corinthos could return as recast if Chad Duell doesn't return. Michael's looks may change dramatically when he returns in the future due to a series of facial repair procedures. The bandages may come off to reveal a gorgeous new actor beneath. However, it appears that the program is not in a rush to recast, especially given Valentini's words and his determination to keep the door open for Duell for the time being. In any case, Sonny will stop at nothing to find and confront the arsonist, so stay tuned for more predictions about what comes next after Michael's leaving. Upcoming teasers suggest that this fire and Michael's injuries will cause quite a stir once the rest of Port Charles hears updated. Brianna Nicole Henry, a General Hospital alum, announces her pregnancy with baby number 2. A baby makes 4. Last night's Golden Globes were plenty of sparkle and elegance, including a baby bump. Brianna Nicole Henry, a General Hospital alum, and her husband, Chris Bowers, astonished everyone when she revealed her pregnancy on the red carpet. Congratulations, Brianna Nicole Henry. During her tenure as Jordan Ashford on General Hospital from 2018 to 2021, Henry rose to prominence among fans. She gave Jordan a tough-as-nails demeanor and kept her front and center in multiple dramatic storylines. Henry and Bowers married in 2020, following a brief hiatus due to the pandemic. The couple announced their first pregnancy in 2021, and their daughter Coda was born in 2022. Brianna Nicole and Chris confirmed the news on Instagram after noticing her baby bump over the weekend. "Proud of you, always," Henry wrote to celebrate her husband's Best Original Score nomination for the film The Wild Robot. And, oh yeah, I'm pregnant. Since quitting daytime drama, Henry has maintained a modest profile. She has created 2 short films, Night Nurse, in which she appears as Bree, and The Last Repair Shop, but has remained off camera since. However, Chris Bowers is a very busy man. He has composed music for a number of television episodes and films, including Bridgerton, Hollywood Black, and Bob Marley, One Love. Daytime soap renewal status: 3 have been renewed for another year, while 1 is awaiting answers. According to Daytime Soap News, 3 of the 4 current soap operas have been renewed for an additional year. A new soap opera is going to premiere. However, another soap drama is waiting in the wings for a response. Who's safe, and whose head could be on the block? Days of Our Lives spoilers has been renewed. Days of Our Lives has been renewed for season 61. The announcement was made on November 1, 2024. Fans are aware that Days of Our Lives will move to Peacock in September 2022. Days of Our Lives made soap history on September 12, 2022, when it moved from NBC, where it has been since its inception, to Peacock, a streaming-only network. Fans were deeply concerned about the future of Days of Our Lives once this shift occurred. However, it appears that Days of Our Lives fans followed to show Peacock and are still watching. According to Peacock, Days of Our Lives has been a top 10 program since its transition to the streaming platform and continues to perform strongly. The Young and the Restless renewed till 2028. The Young and the Restless was renewed in February 2024. On February 27, it was reported that YNR had been renewed till 2028. This adds 4 new seasons to the long-running soap, making fans very delighted. Fans can rest assured that YNR is not going away anytime soon. The Young and the Restless appears to have had the most renewals thus far. CBS is clearly supporting the long-running soap opera, which is great. Fans can rest assured that YNR will be around for many years to come. Of course, this is not surprising given that YNR has consistently topped the ratings for years. The Bold and the Beautiful renewed through 2025. fans were displeased to find that YNR was renewed for 4 years whereas BNB was only renewed till 2025. The show's supervising producer, Casey Kasperzik, explained why. Casey explained during the Bold Live podcast. Bold and Beautiful has received a 1-year extension. So I saw a lot of comments like, YNR got 4 years, BNB only got 1. Well, the truth is, we are 2 different shows with 2 different contracts, 2 different deals. Kasperzik went on to say, it's not my place to really comment on it other than to say that we're on a 3-year deal, so the 3rd year was picked up. According to the current system, we will negotiate a whole new contract next year. So we're now on a contract that provides us 1 more year. So we're going into 2025. Thank you, CBS. We love being on CBS and could not be happier. As Michael waited for Sonny's return, a tremendous boom shattered the peace. The explosion erupted from within the penthouse, sending debris and flames rushing outside. The patio doors were blown wide, and smoke flooded into the room, blanketing every area with a suffocating haze. Michael barely had time to react before the ceiling began to crumble. Beams dropped, flames roared, and the place turned into a blazing inferno. Outside, spectators screamed, and the distant sound of sirens indicated that help was on its way. Sonny and Jason arrived moments later, only to discover Michael pinned behind a fallen beam. They fought furiously to extricate him, but the heat and smoke made things difficult. The fire crew came just in time to help Michael escape the wreckage, but his injuries were severe. Chapter 2, A Mystery Unfolds. As Michael was transported to General Hospital, Sonny attempted to piece together what had occurred. The explosion was not accidental, it was purposeful. The question remained, who would dare to target Sonny Corinthos in his own home? The first hint came from the type of the attack. The fire seems to have originated from various sources. Not only had there been an internal explosion, but the roof had also been destroyed, indicating a second strike. Some speculated that a drone was utilized, delivering its payload precisely to maximum destruction. However, Sonny's thorough security measures should have prevented such an incident. The absence of his guards, as well as the sprinkler system malfunction, raised red signals. It was as if someone had planned every aspect to maximize devastation. Chapter 3, Suspicions point to Brennan. Jack Brennan, a man with a mysterious past and ties to the intelligence community, immediately became a figure of interest. He had been at Port Charles for several months, purportedly working on respectable business. However, his background in clandestine operations and connections to organizations such as the WSB revealed a more sinister goal. Brennan's involvement in a previous incident at the Metro Court had already brought him under suspicion. During the attack, a sniper targeted either Sonny or Anna. A stolen WSB rifle was recovered in a suite, and while no one was hurt, the Corinthos family was traumatized by the incident. Anna Devane, who had a long and difficult past with Brennan, expressed her suspicions. She knew him well enough to detect his deceptive nature. Her warning to Sonny had gone unheeded, but it now appears that her concerns were valid. Chapter 4, The Investigation Deepens. As Sonny probed deeper into the events surrounding the fire, more details emerged. The timing of the attack coincided with Michael's arrival, leading some to believe that Michael, not Sonny, was the intended target. The evidence indicated that the security system had been tampered with. The guards who should have been stationed outside the penthouse were AWOL, and the sprinkler system had been turned off. Investigators discovered evidence of advanced technology, indicating the employment of drones, lending credence to the hypothesis of a coordinated assault. Meanwhile, Anna and Valentine started their own inquiry. They discovered a trail of breadcrumbs that led back to Brennan's organization, Pikeman Enterprises. The company had access to the means required to carry out such an attack, including military-grade drones and explosives. Chapter 5, The Fallout. Michael was in critical condition after the fire, and his burns required intensive treatment. Sonny was overcome with guilt, hating himself for not protecting his son. Carly, ever the tough matriarch, determined to find the perpetrators and hold them accountable. As the Corinthos family gathered behind Michael, tensions in Port Charles began to mount. Rumors of a new threat circulated, and old relationships were tested. Brennan remained evasive, and his objectives were unclear. Was he targeting Sunny as part of a bigger plot, or was it a personal vendetta? Chapter 6: The City on the Edge. The attack on the Corinthos penthouse sent shockwaves across Port Charles. It wasn't simply a tragedy for one family, it was a reminder of the perils that lurked beneath the surface of their supposedly idyllic community. As Sunny, Anna, and their allies attempted to solve the mystery, the specter of Brennan loomed large. His role in the events of that tragic night was shrouded in mystery, but one thing was certain: the explosion was only the start. The city readied itself for the impending storm, aware that the truth would have far-reaching ramifications for everyone involved. Breaking barriers, the conversation that matters. Daytime television frequently captivates viewers with its high drama, dramatic turns, and larger-than-life characters. However, beyond the fictional tales comes the reality of the performers that bring these stories to life, as well as their personal difficulties, victories, and human experiences that mold them. In a highly awaited edition of the podcast State of Mind, Maurice Benard digs into the life and career of his longtime co-star and on-screen son, Chad Duell. A legacy of connection. Maurice Benard, well known for his iconic depiction of Sunny, has long utilized his platform to discuss mental health and emotional well-being. His podcast, State of Mind, has become a safe place for candid conversations about life's struggles and triumphs. The show's new year begins on January 5, 2025, with a special guest, Chad Duell, a beloved figure who spent 15 years playing Michael Corinthos on General Hospital. This is Chad's fourth appearance on the podcast, indicating a strong friendship between the two actors that goes beyond the screen. Maurice teases the show with palpable delight, posting a candid snapshot of the two mid-conversation on social media, captioned with comedy and warmth: "Guess who's back? Back again, Chad is back, tell a friend." The announcement generates excitement among fans eager to hear Chad's perspective, especially given his recent departure from the program, which has been his professional home since 2010. Revisiting the journey. Chad's stint at General Hospital has been nothing short of exceptional. Chad provided depth and vulnerability to the part of Michael, from his turbulent youth to his development into a resilient adult negotiating difficult relationships and devastating losses. In prior State of Mind episodes, Chad discussed his struggles with mental and physical health, explaining how these obstacles influenced his portrayal of Michael. As a father in real life, Chad frequently drew connections between his personal experiences and the fictional family dynamics he brought to life on screen. However, the forthcoming episode promises further revelations. Chad has suffered significant personal challenges since his last appearance on the podcast in 2023, including the death of his father, which he is anticipated to discuss candidly. The decision to depart. Chad's decision to leave General Hospital has sparked intrigue and conjecture among fans. During an honest conversation with former co-stars Steve Burton and Bradford Anderson on the Daily Drama podcast, Chad explained why he left. "I've been running nonstop for 15 years, he explained. The relentless intensity of the tales, while exhilarating, took its toll. I needed to take a step back, recharge, and rediscover myself." His choice to take a break was not solely based on professional burnout. It was also about prioritizing his mental health, which he has been an outspoken advocate for. Chad's candor about his troubles struck a chord with admirers, who praised his fortitude in putting his own well-being first. The exit storyline. As fans prepare to bid farewell to Michael Corinthos, the program has planned a dramatic and emotional finale for the character. According to early teasers, Michael will suffer extensive burns as a result of an explosion in Sunny's penthouse. The event, which occurred on January 7th, has left Michael in serious condition and sent shockwaves through his family. Sunny and Jason, guilt-ridden for failing to rescue him in time, deal with the consequences of the catastrophe. Carly, Michael's mother, takes on a more prominent position as the family's pillar of support. Reflecting on growth. During the State of Mind episode, Maurice and Chad discuss how their common experience on General Hospital has influenced their lives. Both performers reflect on the emotional weight of their roles and the special friendship they've formed over time. Chad discusses how playing Michael helped him negotiate his own challenges, especially when fiction and reality appeared to mix. Maurice, a long-standing supporter for mental health awareness, listens closely as Chad describes the difficulties of reconciling the pressures of daytime television with personal development. Chad's chat gets sad as he mentions his father's death. "It's been a time of reflection," he acknowledges. "Losing him made me realize how much I needed to take stock of where I am and where I want to go." Looking ahead. Despite leaving General Hospital, Chad feels optimistic about the future. His impending appearance in a virtual fan event alongside co-star Caitlin McMullen demonstrates his dedication to staying connected with the audience that has supported him for over a decade. During the podcast, Chad hints to future projects, but he's careful not to give too much. "I'm excited about what's next," he says. "But for now, I'm focused on spending time with my family and exploring new opportunities." Maurice, ever the mentor, provides words of encouragement. "You've always been more than just an actor," he informs Chad. "You've been a friend, a brother, and an inspiration to so many." The legacy continues. As the podcast comes to an end, Maurice and Chad express their thanks for the adventure they've had together. Fans gain a greater appreciation for the man behind Michael Corinthos and the courage it takes to leave a beloved character to pursue personal well-being. The episode serves as a reminder that the performers who bring the characters to life on television are human beings who face the same struggles and triumphs as everyone else. Chad's decision to leave General Hospital is not the conclusion of his narrative, rather, it marks the beginning of a new chapter. In Port Charles, life will continue on, and the Corinthos family will adjust to their loss. However, fans will remember Chad Duell's portrayal of Michael as a testimony to the strength of resilience, both on and off screen. Sonny's desire to run into the fire was quick and instinctive. His son was in danger, so nothing else mattered. However, his longtime confidant and best buddy, Jason Morgan, stepped in. "Sonny, you cannot go in there," Jason exclaimed, grasping his arm with a force befitting the urgency of the occasion. Jason had just learned of Sonny's latest cardiac troubles, which may be fatal under high stress. The thought of losing both Michael and Sonny in one night was heartbreaking. "Michael needs me," Sonny exclaimed, his voice shaking with anguish. Jason stepped forward, his expression steadfast. "I will get him out. You have to stay here." As Sonny grudgingly fled, Jason dashed into the flames. Smoke blocked his vision, and the heat was nearly painful, but he persisted, shouting out for Michael. "Michael! Can you hear me?" A tiny voice broke through the commotion. Jason followed the noises and saw Michael crushed behind a fallen beam, his clothes scorched and burns apparent on his arms and face. Jason lifted the beam with Herculean effort and carried Michael to the exit. Flames seared his back as he pushed ahead, exiting the penthouse just as the ceiling fell behind him. Outside, paramedics came to Michael's aid. He was still alive but severely damaged, with massive burns covering much of his body. Sonny knelt next to the stretcher, squeezing Michael's hand tightly. "I'm here, son," Sonny said softly, his voice shaking. "You're going to be okay." Michael was sent to General Hospital, where a team of physicians worked hard to stabilize him. The severity of his injuries prompted the decision to send him to the Boronski Clinic, a world-renowned burn treatment institution. The fire's repercussions reverberated throughout Port Charles. Friends and family arrived at the hospital, their expressions filled with concern. Carly, Michael's mother, battled to retain her composure while comforting her younger children. Meanwhile, Sonny's mind was full with questions. Who had targeted his home? And why? The explosion was not an accident, it was a message. Sonny vowed to identify the perpetrator and make them pay. As Michael began to recover at the Boronski Clinic, the prospect of reconstructive surgery loomed. Doctors assured the family that his burns were severe but curable, and that he would be able to restore much of his physical appearance over time. This paved the way for a possible recast of Michael Corinthos. If actor Chad Duell declined to return, the scenario allowed for the introduction of a new face, a symbolic rebirth for the character. Back in Port Charles, Sonny and Jason began an investigation into the fire. Security footage showed a suspicious individual tinkering with the penthouse's systems just before the explosion. This revelation sparked conjecture regarding the involvement of a rival gangster or a personal grudge. Sonny's drive to find the truth became all-consuming. He summoned the assistance of his trusted allies, including Brick, to investigate the source of the attack. The news of the fire traveled swiftly, and Port Charles residents united to support the Corinthos family. Sasha Gilmore, Michael's old love, paid Carly a visit to offer her support, while Willow Tate, Michael's current lover, remained by his bedside at the clinic. The tragedy also resulted in unexpected alliances. Despite his often contentious relationship with Sonny, Ned Quartermain gave ELQ resources to help Michael recuperate. As Michael underwent treatment, the likelihood of his return to Port Charles remained questionable. If Chad Duell chooses to resume the role, Michael's recuperation might serve as a powerful comeback tale. If not, the character's metamorphosis through surgery would allow a fresh actor to take on the part. Sonny's search for justice culminated when he met the arsonist, a man hired by one of his competitors in the continuing gang battle. In a tense showdown, Sonny issued a stark warning. "You went after my family. That was your first error. There will be no second." Michael's quest is far from completed. Whether represented by Chad Duell or a new actor, his character will continue to develop and evolve as a result of the experiences he has faced. For Sonny, the fire is a devastating reminder of the risks associated with his lifestyle, as well as his family's fortitude and resilience. Her life in pictures: when she turns 11, watch the little girl of two big soap stars grow up before your eyes. On January 7, 2014, Kirsten Storms and Brandon Barish, then married General Hospital castmates, welcomed their baby girl, Harper Rose. Many people say, "My life is a soap opera." But if Harper Barish ever says that, she might genuinely mean it, given that both of her parents are daytime stars. Kirsten Storms, who played Belle on Days of Our Lives, now plays Maxie on General Hospital, while her ex-husband, Brandon Barish, played Johnny on General Hospital and Stefan on Days of Our Lives. Of course, just because Harper's parents are in the business of perpetual drama does not imply that her life is full of Sturm und Drang. On the contrary, the child is being raised through laughter and affection. Take a peek here at how she spent the day before her 9th birthday in 2023. "This girl knows how to find joy in anything," Storms remarked. "Her spirit embodies ambitions. I can't believe she's turning 8 tomorrow," she told me. Neither could we. The math adds up, especially when reviewing Harper's entire life in photos, beginning with the face of an angel. Only 2 days after Harper made her debut, so to speak, Storms released a photo of Daddy's Lil' Princess that was so adorable it would have melted a granite heart. Class act. In November 2014, Barish released an artful B&W photo of Harper. "A dear friend/mentor said to me, 'Kids teach us all we need to know about love,'" he reported. "This is a lecture. Without words. You either join or don't. I'm in. Two of a kind." By March 2015, it was clear that Storms had found a true mini-me in Harper. "Fries and all," she added. "In a league with her scones." It is also evident who dominated the roost. Barish could tell at tea time with the toddler that she clearly scoffs and doesn't approve of the position of my pinky. "Well, I never." Harper wasn't even a year old when Mom exclaimed that she'd perfected the side-eye, and Storms had no idea where she got that from. None at all. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.